away on the forward tilt. Definitely changes the momentum a lot too. You know, the crew battle is really all just about taking these stocks, and forward smash is definitely an explosive way to try and take one of those.
I feel like Dr. Curb has had like 80% possession in this game, but just is down still.
Right.
I mean, I get that that's the nature of Snake, but it's so much harder to watch when you see how many correct choices Curb is making.
Okay, neutral air should do it. It looked like it just barely did. Acting out of the hit stun there might have sent you back into the blast zone, and oh my goodness, you had all the time in the world.
That's a tough one to get hit by. But like you said, when you see that the Firebird come out, you're like, well, this one's over.
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah. The only time I'm really pessimistic is when I see the fire on Falco. I was like, that's got to be it.
Yeah.
I just don't know how exactly yet, but certainly.
I guess that won't do it. Apple's
Yeah.
smiling back at his team about that one. Oh, that's great. Love that. Cleveland State's got a lot of hitters, though, in the back. One stock advantage means very little in the grand scheme of things. It is Apple's onus to take a stock first. And Snake, in general, I think, I mean, really adept, of course, at keeping the percentages high for both characters,
Right.
and not losing your stock early. And, okay, it looks like Cleveland State is going to send in their Yoshi player, Yashi. So kind of a safer pick for whoever's behind Snake in the lineup, I think.
Right.
Is maybe the idea here. I don't think that Yoshi is like the best in terms of dealing with Snake. He's not bad, but I don't think he's terrible.
It's kind of like a similar situation, right? You're gonna be playing for trades anyway. It really is like just that very key moment where Yashi is the one who wants to take the stock and then just get a nice clean reset with the next player. But it is going to be one pivotal moment. Who takes this first stock? And will it be Purdue kind of running away with a little bit of a lead here, or will CSU even it up?
And we're getting right into it. You might hear a little bit of voice change, but hello, everybody. My name is Zamo. I am joining on the mic here, and excited to watch some Collegiate smash Purdue. An incredibly strong threat in the collegiate scene. Just has some incredible players. Just an insane lineup of characters and players. You have Apple. You have players like Wolfie. Like Purdue is an incredibly insane team to go up against. And I heard that Dr. Curb has already gone in for Cleveland State. So
yeah, Dr. Curb led it off, and it did put up a solid fight. You know, put Apple down to this last stock here, but unfortunately fell to a very ridiculously charged forward smash from Apple. But you know, I'm kind of rooting for Apple here to try and maybe get a little bit of the momentum here for Purdue. But you're hyping up the roster so much, I might just want to see the next player. Ooh, I love that.
Really. Yashi's doing an incredible job right now, though, at dealing with the options that Apple is throwing out. A lot of these Snake, just the regular Snake camping, the regular just slow play that you're seeing is really being just met and equal by Yashi right now. Incredible Yoshi gameplay is coming out.
Yeah, I'm liking the patience here too. Yoshi usually known for kind of pressing the advantage or just going toward the opponent, but definitely playing pretty patient right here and looking for some opportune moments instead, which is very nice. And the shield from Yoshi is a pretty big dynamic in this matchup too. You don't have to worry about the grenade shield poking or whatnot. You just sit in your little egg and look for an up tilt.
Both of these players are looking to keep this stock. They're holding on to it for dear life. We're seeing it here. And that is going to be the first one going to Apple. Yashi is finally going to fall, but and the damage is going to be racking up for Apple. Still 151% and climbing. Does not seem to want to die, and that down B is not going to connect. Yashi maybe struggling a bit to find the kill option here. 178 Apple does not want to lose this stock, and it seems like Yashi is maybe swinging for the fences here and missing. The nairs are coming out, but the back air finally connects, and that is going to be the stock and the game going to Cleveland State, bringing us to a 9-8 game.
Yeah, very slight lead, but a big sigh of relief from CSU. I'm sure that is how every Snake horror story starts. That is you complaining to your friends at the diner after, like, yeah, I had him at 180, I just couldn't take the stock, etc., etc. But thankfully, Yashi still found that composure despite all of those explosions, all the C4 tricks that we were seeing from Apple, and brought it close. And now you get a fresh stock, so you don't have to worry about all the percent that was racked up there. We can get to a roughly clean slate as we get into the next match here, but a lot to think about. And for the first time, actually, Purdue has to think about, oh, who do we put in now?
Yeah. And it looks like if you're watching the cameras, looks like Wolfie is standing up right now. So we might be seeing some Yoshi versus Sonic. From what I know, I feel as if Yoshi does pretty good into Sonic. I might be completely mistaken, and my casting lack of knowledge might be showing, but I don't know. Wolfie definitely one of the more prepared players I've ever met. I remember Riptide this past year. He asked to play friendlies with me because he didn't want to lose to level 7 the Little Mac. He was so prepared. He was so prepared to play against a Little Mac. Like, that's the type of player we're talking about here. Wolfie is ready for every situation.
The type to study for an open book test.
Exactly, exactly. He is ready. Like, he has the entire textbook memorized when it's brought into the class. It is a sight to behold, and I cannot wait to see how he can get through and how this Yoshi might do in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, we did see some lovely patience from Yoshi in that last match. I wonder if we're going to see that patience when it becomes a much taller order when you're going up against, Wolfie Sonic. I know Wolfie can play very well in just with dash dancing, just, side special movement around these approaches from Yoshi, and it is up to Yoshi to make something happen too, being at the deficit here.
Yeah, immediately. That's why Sonic is such a scary character to go up against in crew battles, especially you. A lot of the time, the Sonic is being sent in, and you're already down to stock. Right. So the Sonic can play his game however much he wants to, and we are seeing it right there. We are seeing these spin dashes coming in and out, and Yoshi. I mean my own words here. Yoshi doesn't seem to have the tools to deal with these approach options that Sonic has.
Yeah, normally Yoshi does have some good answers, but Sonic's just so fast. Sonic's hitting the shield and getting out of there before Yoshi Nair is even a problem. And we even saw some, air-to-air not really work out too. Get Yoshi forward air just a little bit slower than Sonic one. With no scramble spots. And it's going to be a back air, basically a clean stock there for Wolfie. Yoshi's going to have to try and find some sort of opening and really run away with it, but even that slightly misspaced aerial already led to 24 and more.
Yeah, Wolfie is such a precise player that it really doesn't matter how well you play your neutral. One mistake is all it takes. And see, we're just seeing these slight changes in the approach options from Wolfie. He charges the spin dash a little longer, a couple of frames, and that just leads to so much percent and so much mental damage.
Honestly, though, as you were kind of describing that situation for Wolfie, Yoshi got to display it too. It is kind of the Yoshi advantage. When you do finally get that opening, you get a lot of combos. We saw, 5 or 6 up airs there, but one big forward smash might just seal the deal here. Cleveland, oh my goodness, Cleveland already got to send in the next soldier as Wolfie sends Yoshi right to the blast zone.
Wolfie showing that Sonic is doesn't only have to be a slow character. Yeah. He is the fastest character in the game and can take stocks at an expeditious manner. And going into an entire character lead here, going to be seeing Dreamless coming in for Cleveland State, and not sure who Dreamless is going to be playing. They are a co-main of Pyramithra and Me Brawler.
Whoa.
So I know, what a combo right there. I would, in my opinion, I feel the Me Brawler is pretty necessary in this situation. Pyramithra is a very solid character. You have your normal buttons, but I feel the explosiveness of Me Brawler might be required to make up an entire game deficit.
I'm glad you said that because I disagree. And
Okay.
I think that's healthy.
Yeah. No, we have both sides of the table here.
Pyramithra, good coverage. I think you're feeling safer if, best case scenario, you take these stocks from Wolfie, they send whoever in. I think Pyramithra covers just about everything. Brawler, I feel like you're going to be chasing after that little cretin, whatever you want to call Sonic. You're never going to catch up to him, and when you finally think you have, you're getting spin dash. And I do see your point. I think a couple of really early thruppers, especially with some platform assistance on PS2, it could be what we're looking for for Cleveland State, but I just can't imagine you're going to have a fun time trying to track down Sonic as he dashes back and forth.
I can definitely see that.
Oh, it's Hatsune Miku.
It is Hatsune Miku.
That changes everything.
You know what? I think Hatsune Miku wins this match.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But from I think Dreamless is running the shot put. I believe he runs suplex, shot put, thrupper, and feint jump. I believe that is the lineup he has. And so it's seen the shot put.
I love that loadout. Honestly, like I'm so used to seeing like the classic one. So many Yeast games I've had to watch.
It's not suplex. I lied.
Still, very interesting loadout, and like honestly, like the key of it, of course, is the up special. But shot put really good here.
Oh yeah.
It's such a long-lasting hitbox, like egregiously so. It could help. Oh, lovely. All right, I take it back. You were right.
You need that. I'm maybe cheesing a little bit over here, but yeah, you need those quick stocks, that explosiveness that Me Brawler is known for. He gets 2 hits on you. You're on that platform, and your stock is gone. It is eviscerated. And Dreamless definitely recently has been really hammering down on this Me Brawler. I know they did prefer the Pyramithra maybe a year and a half ago, but over the past year, this Me Brawler has been showing some work and has been putting in some work.
Yeah, I mean, even just like the loadout, I think that they're definitely onto something. A lot of moves that I think are underrepresented in the loadout here, and we kind of saw the work out really well. This kick was so surprising to everyone involved. Feint jump, of course, a lovely recovery option, especially when you have to try and get around Sonic, who has like mostly horizontal, but some vertical burst. An extra jump definitely helps get out of the corner right there. And then this pressure that we're seeing on the platforms, pretty good for Dreamless, but Wolfie does find a way around it finally, and now looking to take the stock at 150 here, but just can't find the back here quite yet.
Yeah, now Dreamless showing Purdue a little bit of their own medicine, living to egregious percents, and Wolfie can't seem to find the stock. As I say, the back air comes out, is going to lose it right there, but Dreamless showing some great initiative here. That up tilt could have been scary, but Wolfie finds a way out of it.
Honestly, yeah, if Wolfie air dodges down there, it could have been a stock.
Yeah.
Just as easy as that, but we're going to go back into it. Shot put, like I said, just such a long-lasting hitbox. You think you wait it out, and it's probably another 2 seconds.
It feels as if it lasts for 3 whole seconds.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. It just bounces so hard, but Wolfie finally finding the timing there to make it in, and make it in he does. 89% on the side of Dreamless, looking for that back air, not going to find it. Another spin dash into the nair. Not going to lead into too much, but now the lead is heavily in Wolfie's favor right now.
Already lining up another back air here, not able to find a good route from Dreamless to get down to the center. Looking for the catch, but the problem is you end up going for something like that, and Wolfie is almost ready to capitalize, and if not, usually just out of the way entirely.
Looking for the nair is Dreamless, but it's just barely not gonna connect, and now we're back to that neutral state, and looking for an aggressive up smash, not gonna work out, bouncing off the spring. No pun intended, but going to make it his way back, trying for the scoop, and it almost worked out. However, shades of last stock, 156%. Dreamless does not seem to want to die and lose these stocks, and I seem to be cursing him every single time.
I was going to say.
I apologize.
It's like, oh, sure hope nothing bad happens. Forward tilt. Perfect timing. Nice movement there. Too big of a swing, though, and forward tilt will take it. Wolfie really mounting this advantage here for Purdue. Can we get one more stock? I think Dreamless just needs one straight hit. Literally, a falling up air would do it, an up tilt. Even just a, one of those Me Brawler smash attacks, they're deceptively strong as well.
Yeah, maybe we might need to see a bit of a run-up smash from Dreamless to take this stock. It's just something to get it going. Dash attack sends Wolfie off stage, has to recover. Now you're in disadvantage. Back air just barely not going to connect. Wolfie putting himself in the corner on the other side of the stage. Dreamless, not much of an option to deal with it. And great catch of the get-up attack with that back air. And we're at pretty even stock right now. Pretty even game.
Oh, certainly, especially after that. All right, dash attack 2 to press the advantage. Wolfie has to go high. Does take center and fighting back with that forward air, but good jump there from Dreamless. Now in control of the stage, and look at this chase. Oh, just missed the turnaround. Does get it, though. The air dodge gets caught, too. I love that extension. Wolfie finds a way out of the corner every time.
Almost landing that landing up air. It could have been curtains for Wolfie, and Wolfie's definitely feeling it now. You see the fire under Dreamless's boots right now. but a back throw is going to put him in a bad situation. This is Me Brawler off stage, but a great recovery. The Nair off stage, going to send him at a weird angle. Good air dodge. And now you're just in the corner. That shield's looking low in the F smash. Not going to connect and not going to kill just yet.
Oh, it's so tense, though. You can see both of them are looking for it. Up smash out of shield, not going to do it. Wolfie rolling to the center, looking for a big swing. Gets another forward smash. Still not sealing the deal. Looking for a jump, but Dreamlet's just staying grounded. Very smart.
Wolfie wants this F smash. He's throwing them out left and right. He needs this kill, but the tech chase just barely doesn't connect. And another flaming sidekick. The neutral beat to the center stage, and now we are back in neutral. And another one to catch the approach. He just cannot seem to find it. And a Nair just barely not connecting. This situation is so scary. Oh, F-tilt just barely going through the grab. Wolfie trying to get something,
no.
but just barely doesn't recover. After all that, Wolfie takes it and puts Purdue in a 7-3 lead.
I am so heartbroken that grab did not work. It looked so perfect, but Hatsune Miku's little arm could not grab that blue hedgehog. Now Wolfie in a lovely spot.
Yes.
One extra stock, another player on the side of Purdue. It's going to be up to Sploosh for Cleveland State to try and just make the run of a lifetime, perhaps.
This might be the greatest comeback of all time if it happens for Sploosh.
I'm glad I could be here.
Yeah, no, I'm ready. I'm ready to commentate. I'm ready to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it from Sploosh.
I don't know if I would say that out loud.
You know what? You got me. You know what? Fair. I'll hold that. I'll take that. That's not going in the reel.
Yeah. I'll put it in mine.
It's okay. It's okay. I got it. But just thinking about it, Wolfie. You have one stock of Wolfie, and then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Certainly tough.
Yeah. This is a best of 3. This is game 1.
Yeah.
So you have the time. You have maybe another 2 games, but this first game is looking a little rough for the side of Cleveland State.
That is a good point. I mean, I've seen so many crew setups before, but a lot of them are just kind of single limb.
Yeah, that is true.
So definitely, a lot of momentum into the set if you are able to win with a sizable lead that we see right now from Purdue, but it could be even just a good momentum kind of reset for Cleveland State if we're able to kind of even it up a little bit and, maybe even just take another player or 2 out.
Yeah.
A lot to think about.
A lot to think about, really. Wolfie is thinking the opposite, really. Just wants to keep their roster kind of not really hidden because it's definitely known. Purdue's roster, very, very solid, very known. Right. Players like Camo Cat, Apple, Wolfie, just incredible players. But you still want to keep your strategy not really fully known. And there's a strategy that you're going to want to learn if you're Sploosh, and that back air going through gyro is not what you want to see if you're Cleveland State. And this damage just continues to rack up 66% and climbing. Wolfie is not stopping and is just continuing to press this advantage.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of gyro and disadvantage, but Wolfie is working around it so well. We saw it get, oh my goodness, what a route. We saw, there was a Z drop from Sploosh in the middle of a combo that just got eaten by a Sonic Aerial. We saw that back air go through the gyro off the stage. We see spin dash around the usual route to the gyro too. I think Wolfie has all of the different possibilities of the gyro scouted out and is working around them flawlessly. Oh, okay.
We're getting some gyro play.
What the heck?
Getting into it. 100% on the side of Wolfie. Sploosh needs to get something to maybe get a bit of morale going back for Cleveland State, but not looking like it with the advantage that Wolfie has been showing here. Spin dash into neutral B, couple back airs, 67%. The back air is just barely not connected, but that forward air will. The off-stage situation once again following with the spring, but Rob is big and lives at 85%. Is Wolfie going to be getting this 3 stock, or can Sploosh find a way to take this Sonic stock?
Oh, okay. Great get up attack right there. Wolfie's definitely feeling it. We're seeing the Sonic forward smashes come out. Should be it. Should be. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness. What an option from Wolfie to take game one. Sploosh trying to go for the spring coverage, but Wolfie is ready for it. That homing attack is going to be taking game one for Purdue in a 7-0 victory, leaving Cleveland State maybe reeling a bit.
This is tough to think about. I was going to, kind of express the idea as the players were considering who to bring in throughout the set. One thing I love about crew battles, especially in a best-of-3 format, is the order of the players matters. Where the other opponents are at when you send the players in is super important. Like we saw Wolfie come in with a clean stock against 3 other clean stocks and just run away with it. And you think, oh, okay, we just need to send in someone who can just take 1 stock. But you sent in, maybe someone who wasn't able to take all the stocks he wanted. But it's a lot of strategy that you can change and re-implement in this next game. And maybe even just the order of the players on your team, regardless of what the other team's up to, can change how the next game plays out pretty drastically. So I'm excited to see what happens. But
Yeah.
it was admittedly the Wolfie show for that game.
It
so.
really was. Wolfie, we saw Apple come in for game 1 and 2, but was snuffed out a little quicker, and then Wolfie just came in with a fire. Was absolutely running that game as just some great stuff, and I'm excited to see the rest of the Purdue roster. I've been gassing them up the whole time.
I hope they get to play. Yeah,
I know,
that'd be great.
exactly. Like, does Wolfie go in again and take 12, or do we get?
I was so impressed with just all of the different dynamics we saw from Wolfie play in what was like functionally 3.5 matches. We saw patience around Yoshi. We saw the aggressiveness around the Rob and the gyro. Like huge dynamic shifts, but still effortlessly displayed, despite seconds or maybe minutes in between having to play so differently. So great stuff. I'm already excited for the next game or 2.
We'll see. Cleveland State definitely has some things to think about in this upcoming match, but we were seeing some fire in there. We saw Dreamless. Dr. Curb did very well against Apple. Just could barely not make it in that first game, but I'm just hoping to see some great Smash Bros, some great collegiate Smash.
That's
of course. Come on. I personally love the growing collegiate scene as of late. It's been some great events in large part. I think maybe there's some bias showing from my Michigan side, but in large part to my former coach and fellow Michigan Smash player Grayson Lunges Harding. What a guy. He's set up so much, has done so much for this community.
I love it so much.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite moments of all time in my storied Smash Brothers career is Gateway Legends collegiate crew battles. It's like it's collegiate crew battles. It was also like high school teams.
Okay.
And just like the families showed up and were just cheering on like their children as they were playing on the big stage. At that venue there, and I was just like, this is what it's all about, And I think we went out for dinner, like a couple of the casters and I, and like the parents were like, hey, thank you so much, like because there was in-house audio at the time too, and it was just like having that experience for the younger kids, and then also for the collegiate people to bring their family and kind of show them like, hey, it's something. We got something here. And it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it really is. I love like when I get to tour like. Go to an event with like a high school like event happening. Like the parents are there. They show up for their kids. They show up and they're ready to support. And I always love that.
Seeing the sports dad get rebranded as the esports dad, love it.
I always think of that meme. It's just like with that one audio with the football, but just the parent just becoming, hey, do your combo, come on.
Exactly.
We're not dropping those. It's so awesome. I love it.
That's what it's all about.
Oh yeah.
And it's a great format too. I talked about it earlier. I love the built-in audience. There's something so, I don't know, like classic, organic about you and your team versus the other team.
Yep.
I'm yelling in their ear.
Oh yeah.
I'm hyping up my team. I'm saying some less than polite things about the other team within reason.
within reason.
We're having a great time.
Exactly. I love the chirp. I love the banter back and forth. That's the best part. Oh, just going to any. I'm a student of Michigan State. Just any Michigan State event is. Mwah, I love it. The guys get absolutely turned, as they say.
Yeah. Do they say that in Michigan?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll get back to him. Yeah, we'll look into it. Lovely rosters here and plenty of great teams. We have some more crews coming after this. We have finals later in the weekend on finals day, if I'm not mistaken.
I do on Sunday. I will be commentating top 4, I believe, for that as well.
Okay.
So if you love Collegiate, you're going to be seeing some more Zamo.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll be right over there in the crowd watching it. So,
Perfect.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Me neither. It's going to be great.
I know. And just speaking of can't wait, just this event in general, Afterburner is one of the greatest events just consistently in the Midwest. Scrubbed out one of the greatest TOs of all time. I will say it. He's the best Midwest TO. That's the guy right there. It's Scrubbed Out runs an amazing event, and every year Afterburner gets better and better, and we're seeing it here as it becomes an 8th year. Absolutely incredible.
I think I said it too when I mentioned I was coming. I was like, this was the event when I moved out. I call it out west for being because I'm from the coast.
Yep.
When I moved out west, I was like, this is the event I want to go to. Like, I will be there no matter what. Like, I could not wait for it. And I was proven right immediately. So we have already a slightly different dynamic. Apple still going to be the lead for Purdue, but now we have Sploosh hot off of that last game, for better or worse, right into it here in game 2 as we get into what is this best of 3 crew battle format. See what we can change up here for Cleveland State, or see if Purdue just kind of runs away with it.
Yeah, this is we saw maybe less than optimal performance from Sploosh. Definitely not how he wanted it to go. Hopefully feeling some of that fire, feeling some of that need to make it back, and he makes it back. Apple laughing at himself a little right there, but that is the first stock going to Cleveland State for Sploosh.
I get the idea from Apple, right? You put the grenade down, say, hey, you're going to try and hit my shield, and the grenade will explode, but that patience from Sploosh made all the difference so that the explosion actually just hurt Apple instead, and got a very slight lead here, but Rob's going to have a hard time getting around. To Nikita here. Oh, my goodness.
My goodness. Makes it back.
I thought that was curtains for sure, but okay, dash attack, the sourest spot I've ever seen. Just looking for an up tilt here, but no, Sploosh gets the grab. Big opportunity.
This is an off-stage situation, but the backer just barely doesn't connect. Great gyro from Sploosh, though, is going to continue to put Apple in this disadvantage. Another back air going to catch the roll, and this ledge trapping scenario is going in the side of Sploosh, and a down tilt gyro F smash puts Cleveland State 2 stocks up.
It's not about winning every time. It's about setting yourself up to win in the future. This is exactly what we saw right there. 3 different extended edge guards that led to Sploosh running away with it. And now, if we can hold on to this stock, we can't. Don't worry. Oh, up tilt would have been fine anyway. It's tough at that percent because you don't know exactly how much all of it will link. But forward tilt, up tilt is a new one. I liked it. All right, big opportunity here for Apple to kind of get this momentum back now as we see all this damage rack up onto Sploosh.
These aggressive landing options seeming to not go in the way of Sploosh as of late. Just Apple is doing a great job at throwing these grenades in the airspace that Sploosh loves to throw out these aerials, and it's definitely racking up the percent for Sploosh. 108 already on this second stock, as Apple very similar percent on his third. That could have been a scary situation, but good tech from Apple. Not going to lead into a big stock. And now Apple once again in the corner. Sploosh doing a great job at keeping it there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Kind of forgot about that C4 on the left platform there. That's huge for Apple. And again, I always get so worried when Snake's in a spot like this. It looks terrible, but that's exactly how the sob stories start. Max Rage Snake, the grenades are racking up damage, etc., etc. But Apple, we've seen do some crazy stuff at the ledge. We just need 1 or 2 more of those interactions, and Purdue can, think about who they want to send in for once.
Yeah, this is. I'm gonna say this is an even game right now, and I may have cursed it. 178 on the side of Apple, and Sploosh doesn't have any more kill setups and has to go for a raw something, and Gyro doesn't kill at 190%, and the wow.
The gyro misfire was still stuck on the left side,
Yep.
and then Rob, bless his heart, is so theatrical about it.
He is reeling after.
Yeah.
He is so disappointed after when he doesn't have Gyro. He's
That's his blanket,
downtrodden.
dude. That's his pacifier. That's
It
his little
is.
safety
It really-
blanket. You know,
It's
he's like,
his
what am I going to
fidget
do?
toy.
How am I going to play neutral?
Literally, where's
And
my neutral?
That's where Nikita comes in.
And there it goes, and it came in with a fire. And Apple takes that first game with holding on to that stock for 3 whole stocks. From the side of Splooge, Apple had to make a reverse 3 stock, and living to 180% is that just at this point seems par for the course for Snake.
Yeah. So actually, exactly how game 1 started, right?
Yeah.
So Apple comes
Yeah.
in, gets that 1 stock, and this next game is the pivotal point.
Yeah.
You know, if we can have someone come in from Cleveland and just clean it up, even it up, it's a very different game. But Apple is so good at knowing that you want to even it up and kind of taking advantage of all of those aggressive options that you may pick to try and force the issue. So we'll see. Snake, of course, is also a perfect character for that, right? If you're like, I just got to take this 1 stock. I just got to take this 1 stock. If you go in and make any sort of misstep, a lot of damage is coming your way out of nowhere.
Yeah, and it does look like we are seeing a repeat of last game for the second player sent in. That is Yashi on the Yoshi. Love it when players like stick to their themes.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like Mugen recently changed his tag to Hyper Kirby, but he plays Roy.
Right.
Like that's disingenuous.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
man. What are we doing?
I'll never
Yashi,
forget
Yoshi, perfect.
Connecticut veteran Olimar player, parentheses, Falco, plays Joker. Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
that's incredible.
It
That is
changes all the time, but yeah, it's probably the extent of that joke. You cannot get any better than that. But
Oh,
this is
I love that.
it's layers, yeah.
Who chose nature sounds for the music? I'm
feel-
pretty sure that's the song we're listening to right now.
Well, song is a strong word.
Yeah, no, it's, noises,
Yeah.
ambiance
If
that we're
that.
listening to, or not listening to, I guess. A lack of sound.
Experiencing, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's good because you're playing against Snake.
True,
and
actually,
you
yeah.
get to hear the downbeat, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you get to hear the grenade audio cues. There's a lot of
True.
audio cues for this character.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, there is the C4 gone, and then what a combo! That
Wow.
was beautiful. You get so worried about the grenades out of shield or grenades like while holding shield, you kind of start to forget about the ones that are laying on the stage.
Forget
Or-
about the aggressive
Yeah.
grenades. And you're so focused on C4. You're so focused on the burst options that Snake has. You kind of drown out the 18th grenade in a row that he throws, but it comes back to bite you.
Dude, that setup from Apple that we just saw right there, phenomenal. Almost was the sort of grenade, grenade throw forward air that we see take early percent stocks. It just barely was mistimed because Yashi was a little delayed on the roll in. So I definitely see the vision here. Holding on to this stock barely 129. That not anymore though. I did see the grenade come out, and we see
Yeah,
it blow
we
up right
saw
there.
it.
But
Yashi, though, finally take a repeat once again of last game. Lost the first stock, but is managing to take it back. And I'm seeing Wolfie stand up again. We might be seeing a repeat of game
I was
2.
going to say, Wolfie
Just
got up out
running
of
it
the
back.
chair, and I think you could see Cleveland State legs shaking
Yeah.
in the background.
Mhm. Yeah, everyone's leaning forward in their chair. See, oh, okay, lock in, everyone.
yeah.
But I will say, Cleveland State does now have Dr. Curb in the back, which I do believe is their highest ranked player on in the Ohio region. So we'll see if that is enough to quell the maelstrom that is Wolfie on the Sonic.
Even just the slight difference of Wolfie coming in where it's 8 to 8, or it's, 8 to 9, it's close enough, definitely could help. If Yashi takes a quick one, it's an even game, and all of a sudden the proverbial wind of the sails shifts pretty drastically.
Yeah.
Wolfie coming in with like a sizable lead, that's when Cleveland State is like, we need to make something happen, and that's exactly what Wolfie wants to happen. So we'll see how it plays out as we get into this next game. They seem to still be deliberating, considering, perhaps planning.
Wow.
Okay.
We're seeing some violence off stage.
They're getting
My goodness, that is their captain. Just
Getting passionate
absolutely.
about it,
Yeah. Wow. Apple is getting the business right. We're getting back into it. Oh my goodness. Left, right. Good night.
Is that how they keep
There
up
it
morale?
Oh,
My
the
goodness.
drop kick. Oh wow.
That's
We should be commentating this fight.
Yeah, what the heck?
Oh!
Okay. Barely broke out of it. Gotta watch out. Oh my goodness. Can we? Oh wait.
Oh, you got. There it is. Getting
Crazy
into
sell,
it.
yeah. That's wild.
Getting into it, though, we have Yoshi versus Sonic, Yashi versus Wolfie. Run back of game 2. Yashi taking that first stock and getting into it back on PS2.
Two different blue menaces here. Just trying to see who can give the other a worse time. Nice little route there for Yashi. The waveland on the platform is funny. And actually, funny enough, the spin moves are just as good as each other.
Yeah, no, they cancel each other out. Equal opposite reaction, I guess. I don't know.
I'm sure there's a lot about it.
Something. Newton said something about that, I swear.
He's always saying something.
He's just been making laws.
I'm saying, bro.
You think he's a judge or something.
All right, I love that little side special to get under Yoshi. I'm interested in how this strategy is working out. Because honestly, when you do get that sort of clank situation or the trade situation, Yoshi's a little bit better in spots like that. So we'll see if that's a strategy we're going to continue to implement. Egg roll on the platform also has that funny little quirk of it just absolutely obliterating your shield. So.
That is true. Oh, he went for it. Yeah, and Wolfie in the camera smiled a little bit. Knew what he was going for. Keep going for it. Yashi, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, I'm kind of amazed right now.
Yeah, we are seeing two blue menaces spin at each other in an aggressive fashion, and it is working to an degree.
It feels like a clickbait match. It's like, one of the blue guys is spinning at the other, and you will not believe who it is.
And there's just two red circles around both of them.
Right.
Yeah. And then like tweak pog facing or something.
Okay, well, it looks like it's going to be Wolfie pog facing this time, taking a little bit of a lead here in the battle of the balls, if you'll excuse the expression.
That's going in the reel. That's going in the reel.
We're even now. We're even.
We are even. That's going in my reel.
There you go.
125% though on the side of Wolfie, and a little bit of reverse shenanigans from Yashi trying to mix up Wolfie, but he just cannot seem to find an opening even with all of these planks, and Wolfie seems to be the one waiting for Yashi to spin.
Yeah.
The roles have been reversed, and he's getting a bit of a taste of his own medicine, but being so apt in his character, in his this game plan, he's ready for anything. Goodness.
Ooh, okay. Back to neutral though. We see Yashi kind of go for these like pretty ambitious forward airs in neutral, and Wolfie's waiting for those and just kind of punishing accordingly. But off stage here, can Yashi get back? Oh, a nice little egg toss to clear the way.
Wolfie just continuing is consistent, if nothing else, continues to live at 160%, does not want to die, but a forward air all the way off stage. Yashi finally taking that stock off of Wolfie.
Dude, in a crew battle situation like that, that is a gift of a stock.
Yes.
What seemed like almost a sealed deal after that forward smash from Wolfie. If you get a stock off in that spot, you're looking great. If you continue to put some damage on, maybe take another one, it's not going to happen. But hypothetically, it would have been really cool.
It would have been cool.
It would have.
It would have been all right if it happened. But no, Wolfie stopping that from happening. Keeping it at an 8-6, and we are seeing that is Dreamless. We're seeing Dreamless come back in against Wolfie. That Mii Brawler was definitely working, doing numbers.
Yes.
Very, very good stuff. So hopefully seeing a repeat, taking 2 stocks once again. And yeah, just hoping to put Cleveland State in this, just back into this game and not have a repeat of last game.
That's all we need, just 2 quick ones. Nice little up tilts onto the platform, maybe a little up air.
You need
Not asking
4
for a lot.
down throws.
Yeah.
That's a stock
That's
right
nothing,
there.
yeah.
Come on.
I mean, grabbing Sonic is tough, but... Oh, okay. The dogs are
The
out.
dogs are out. Oh my goodness. And Hatsune Miku is back once again.
That's my dog.
That's
Hatsune
my
Miku,
dog.
yeah.
Amen. Amen.
So we got one quick little runoff here from Wolfie to bring it to 8 stocks to 6, and Dreamless definitely in a pretty good spot, all things considered. We'll just have to see if we can find those openings without trying to press the issue too much. And I think a lot of conditioning has probably stuck around since their last game. They definitely seem to kind of catch on to each other's habits toward the end of that game, going for some pretty ambitious reads that definitely displayed a level of comfortability that we'll might see continue on into this game here. Gonna have to up special ledge. Not a lot of damage, but you know, at least it gives Dreamless some momentum here.
Yeah, putting Wolfie in that disadvantage is definitely a good option, and just these surprise side Bs are doing so much for Dreamless. I love it so much. Down tilt, back air, also putting up the damage. Good catch with that up B. Dreamless looking very solid.
Yeah, it was super smart to go for the up B to the ledge, knowing you can very quickly jump off and up B again. And when Wolfie sees that first up B to the ledge, probably gonna go high. Ends up spending the up special. Really good idea. Doesn't take the stock, but some good things to think about maybe implementing later on in this game.
Yeah, we're just back to this neutral. Both these players throwing out back airs, trying to get that solid state, that solid advantage state. Because back air is going to be doing that for you, and the jump scare B reverse side B going to be putting that first stock on the board for Dreamless.
Bit of a rough spot here. Does make it through the spring. The regrab doesn't get punished. Nice little option right there to avoid that down smash. Ooh, the nair was beautiful anti-air. Oh, hold on. Is that going to do it? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it almost did, and Dreamless thought it did.
I'm not sure either. I was like, surely it couldn't, and then that's how close it was.
Oh!
Wow.
What a platform read. Great stuff from Dreamless, following Wolfie on that platform and reading that he's going to do nothing. Great up smash from Dreamless, and he's cheesing. He's feeling it right now, feeling great. And now, for the first time, except for the start of these games, we're at an even game right now.
Wow, I didn't even consider it. Yeah, it's actually the first time it's been so even, and that's such a surprising option, that up smash on the platform too, because I was like, oh yeah, you can get a nice little grab here, maybe up tilt or something, and it just absolutely went for it.
Just run it.
Yeah.
Just run it. Dreamless knows this character has been learning Mii Brawler to a very, very solid degree, and taking out a player like Wolfie, obviously, without losing his stock, taking two without losing his stock, absolutely incredible stuff from Dreamless.
Now, want to think about for Purdue here. Who are we going to put in?
You parked the back row of cars in the
A lot to think about.
You have parked in other cars. We have people that need to leave here right now.
Purdue, yeah, definitely think about their options right here. We are going to be seeing a unique player from the past 2 games. So, not sure actually what, not sure what Purdue has for Mii Brawler. I'm going to be honest. I do know Purdue has players like David on the Lucas, has Camo Cat on the Steve, or Skibbity Blockenheimer, if you know them by that tag. Yash, or is that Yash? Yes, I believe that's Yash on the Pokemon Trainer. Just a very solid group of talent on the side of Purdue.
I'm excited to see who they pick. That's a very odd lineup, and odd in a good way.
Yeah. Turn the house back on until we get all these cars moved.
See how it goes here. Very interesting dynamic too, to have to go in against Brawler.
Yeah.
So I can see why they would be taking the time to consider.
Fate worse than death, I would say.
Yeah, easily.
Just approaching Mii Brawler, I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. That character is scary. Not how you say it.
Yeah, there's just so many things to worry about.
So many things to worry about. I do believe. Okay, I could be completely lying, but I do believe this is Yash.
All right.
Not completely sure, but if my Smash player knowledge is up to date and not failing me, we're going to be seeing Pokemon Trainer versus Mii Brawler.
Interesting. Okay. Pokemon Trainer is a character I love.
I love
And
Pokemon Trainer.
It's been rough for me as a Pokemon Trainer lover because there's just less and less Pokemon
Yep.
Trainer.
The
as
only
time goes
one
on.
there's two I can think of. One's from my region. We got Quid
Yeah.
and Cal,
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Those are the two that I got, and Yosh.
Wow.
Those are
About
those.
three, yeah.
Those are the three. I could be lying though. This could not be Yosh. I don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
very soon.
Hopefully, my dignity isn't on the line right now, and I just
I-
completely lose it all.
I didn't think it was until you said it, but
it
looks
might
like
be.
it's Josh.
Yeah, that is Yosh right there.
Unless production's in on the bid.
unless they're listening to me, which it might be the worst idea possible. Could be the worst thing you could do, but this matchup definitely interesting because that down throw thrupper is a very tight combo. So you having that frame one option in the switch can definitely throw a wrench in a lot of Dreamless's plans,
Right.
but also the disadvantaged state of Pokemon Trainer is also something that could definitely be a problem for Yosh. Pokemon Trainer doesn't really have the best time getting off of ledge, and with a move like shot put, you are going to be struggling to get off of that ledge.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. We do have two pretty interesting dynamics, though, in the form of Squirtle versus Brawler, as they're both kind of just scrapping close range. We see kind of just about an even game. But
Like a stock right there. That is the stock. You are Squirtle. You are the third lightest character in the game. Excuse me. You're going to be dying to down throw Thrupper at 64%. Great setup from Dreamless, and he is running away with this game right now.
I was going to paint the picture, too. I was like, but there is one big thing you have to worry about. Dying really early is Squirtle, and then it happened before I could even get into it. But
Pre-commentator's curse.
right, yeah, exactly. The mere thought alone. But I also did want to get into what you have in the Ivysaur versus Brawler, which is that mid-range, which is so very important. Unfortunately, Zar doesn't do a whole lot except get comboed like so, but didn't get the turnaround on that up special.
I don't think it would have killed, but it would have been some good damage.
would have sent a message.
Yeah, exactly. But that forward throw, sending a message that I can take stocks as well, can rack up the percent, and Charizard, if nothing else, can kill you at any point.
If not all he's good for.
Really,
Recovering
you're
and killing
right.
the guy, yeah.
You know what? Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
Ooh, nice little nair to keep up that pressure on the platform. Dreamless now looking for an opening. Not going to get that standing grab, though. Yosh puts the shield up in time. I am so scared for Squirtle, though. If you can't keep up that pressure, one small misstep at 87, just about anything kills you. But just don't make a mistake. Easy.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying for the past years. Just do not make a mistake, and that might be a mistake on the side of Dreamless. Puts himself in disadvantage, but manages to make it back to center. And Yosh looking for the landing with that down smash, but catching the dash back with another side B. Dreamless continues to put on the pressure here, and Yosh with a great ledge scenario right there. Just immediately makes it back, but an unsafe forward air is going to lose you the stock, and Dreamless is going to go up once again.
Yeah, the joy of that range of Ivysaur only really works if you keep at range. A lot of those moves are not safe on shield, but finally one of these down smashes lands. The water gun's fully charged. No big punish. Oh, okay. That's a big punish.
Wait. Oh, it doesn't have a jump. Or might have used it, but I don't know. Could not make it, but a great nair from Yosh. A great edge guard situation. And this could be a great combo. A couple of landing up airs, but the down air doesn't connect. It follows up, though, with another grab. 48%. Great stuff from Yosh, though.
Okay. Oh, big up air to keep the pressure up. I like that falling forward air to clear the path, though. Good movement around the shot put as well. Oh, I love that down tilt. It's so smart.
And another, these jump scares are just so good. They rack up so much percent. I think it deals like 16%. And it's just an insane burst option with insane range. But speaking of insane range, that up air, but that's going to be a risky down or dash attack, but does not connect the Thrupper.
Forward
It's gonna be
throw.
another forward throw. Now you have to recover against Charizard. Good side B and a couple of up airs. Not going to lead into the up B once again. Falling.
What is going on? Pretty light on the shield on Charizard. Gonna have to try and make it back here. Makes it back just fine. What can you do to get off the ledge? Oh, just roll in. Oh, no way that works. Move is not usually one they use to attack. What a swing. Oh, my goodness.
Dreamless going for gold and catching cold.
You got to change the tag after that one.
That
You were-
was, oh, that was nightmare.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was going to say.
unfortunate scenario. But we are now going to be seeing Dr. Curb coming in after very stressful game. Yash might be feeling a little bit, but might be feeling a breath of relief after just, I think, just Meat Brawler in general is a
Yeah.
jump scare.
Oh,
just
yeah.
there's what, 10 total players in the world, and he's such a solid character that you're not expecting him to kill you at 40 off of one landing up there.
Right, right. Or you're just sitting on the platform minding your own business. Hatsune Miku jumps down, grabs you, and you're like, am I dead? Oh, yeah, wow, okay.
Oh,
That's not,
Hatsune Miku.
yeah, you don't want that to happen.
But Falco Lombardi coming out. Dr. Curb going to give us a lesson as one of the more, I would say, execution-heavy Falcos in the Midwest. Very, very solid combo game advantage state with obviously a great neutral alongside that. Very solid threat in the Ohio region. We'll see if that can extend here in Indiana.
Right. Immediately shot him. Poor turtle.
Get some boos from the crowd as well.
All right.
Maybe
nice.
a little grimy from the
Yeah.
side of Dr. Curb, but you do what you can to get what you can.
Yeah, yeah. You need that percent. That's how it gets started.
Exactly.
Loving the spacing I'm seeing from Dr. Curb, too. I've watched millions of hours of Falco, and when Falco lands a nice space down tilt, I'm like, all right, this Falco,
Yep.
they know what they're doing.
This here is a guy that knows ball.
Yeah.
But Yash's combo's not working out as he might have liked it. Dr. Curb with some great SDI, putting him on top of that platform, and now Yash has racked up just with some chip here and there, has racked up a decent amount of percent. This is a scary situation. Squirtle can die to one down air back air.
Exactly,
Right
yeah.
here. Or just one down air.
Good
Good
tag.
tag.
It makes it back. Oh, this is the regrab. Nice little mix-up right there. Too big of a swing, though. Oh, my goodness. What an option. What is going on? Okay, down tilt. Nearly taking the stock. Up air will do it there. Whoa. Great
Wow.
DI. Okay.
Yeah.
You got me.
Good weight from Yash, not going to lose it just yet, but a great air dodge from Dr. Curb, not allowing him to do it, and Curb with the up smash, catching Yash, putting them at a 3-3 game, and we just need one game to bring us to a set number 3.
Interesting, interesting. I'm feeling the momentum. I'm feeling the confidence from CSU. We didn't get to see last game,
Yep.
but it's going to be a even 3 stocks apiece here. But this is definitely a big shift in the attitudes.
Oh, yeah.
For both
Look at Dr.
teams.
Curb.
Yeah,
Oh, my goodness, he's giving me a dance lesson.
think we
That's
have-
what he's a professor in medicine
I was
of, or
gonna say, yeah.
philosophy. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, PhD. There it is.
Oh, he's hitting that shit.
He really is. He really is, and he is feeling it. I love it when players are feeling it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, and we're getting David in here. Come on,
Okay.
Lucas.
Okay.
Falco versus Lucas.
So, yeah, this is an interesting. I've seen
Yeah.
this matchup before, but
I have.
I'm spoiled by a very specific subset of players back home in Connecticut.
Okay.
We have Bubs the Lucas,
Yep.
who is like the
Oh, yeah.
Zaire train,
Yep.
like lab monster man.
Oh yeah.
And Steelix the Falco, like New York,
Okay.
now
Yeah,
Atlanta
yeah, yeah. Yep.
/ Connecticut. Very confused, but they've played a number of times, and basically it does come down to like neutral, a little rough at times for Lucas, but
Yeah.
golly.
Edge guarding.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And if you do have your combo routes like Zaire trains or what have you kind of locked down, neutral gets a lot better for Lucas as
Oh, yeah.
well too. So I'm excited to see how it plays out because both these characters are, I don't know, they seem at their surface level pretty straightforward, but There's a lot of room
Yes.
to kind of express yourself.
I know.
and They can be played pretty differently.
Exactly. That's why I love the game. You know, that's
Yeah.
why we keep playing. It's for the love of the game. There's so much self-expression in everything, and there's just like even among. Like I can watch a game without any tags, and I can tell a difference between a Dr. Curb set and a dice set. Like
Right,
the mid, like even within the sub region Midwest Falcos, like you can tell the difference. It is like it's so insane that there are so many people around the world that plays the same 87 character,
Right.
89, whatever,
I was gonna
however
correct
many
you.
characters
Yeah.
there are, just plays the same ones, and there's so much variety, so much
Yeah.
love.
And
you
Me
know?
Brawler.
And Me Brawler.
I'm
Him
kidding.
too.
Me Brawler's also up there for sure. Sometimes, you know, you do get the same up
I-
tilt, up air.
There,
uppers,
there's not. I will say there's not much self-expression there. You gotta have your two routes.
but- Hey, he's good. you
It's
know,
a
just
good
use
route.
move.
Those are
yeah,
some
yeah,
good
exactly.
routes. I will
Right,
say,
right.
very solid. But
The expression of a ham and cheese
Works.
sandwich. Yeah, you put
You
ham,
know-
you put cheese.
you know,
the rest
hey,
is up to you.
I like to grill my ham and cheese.
See, yeah,
So like that's
That's the shot put. of-
that's
yeah, yeah.
that's the difference between flashing Mach Punch and shot
Right,
put.
yeah.
I like grilled mac and cheese.
All right, we are getting into it though.
Ooh,
Sitting
someone.
down. Oh, we even got a third player in
Someone
the
didn't
mix.
disconnect their
Yeah.
controller.
They're getting put on the bench next
They
game.
are. Yep, it's
All right.
over. If we go to a next game,
Ooh, good point. Good point.
good. Yeah. And I can feel it now why Dr. Curb was so excited to take that first stock.
Yeah, yeah.
You just have to play one game. This
Yep.
is a normal
Oh,
game.
yeah, yeah.
This is a tournament set, and Dr. Curb has played plenty of tournament sets.
All right, we're getting into it here. It is the Lucas and the Falco. It's going to be on
Probably PS2.
PS2, as they all are.
As they are.
We saw the forward smash come in to try and reflect the laser, but mistimed.
David was ready for it.
Yeah, love that. Okay,
Oh.
interesting idea.
I actually really like that from Dr. Curb, allowing him to get that stage pressure. I mean, obviously you don't want to be scared of the options that the other person has, but Lucas is a very prominent reversal character off of that ledge. You have your your double jump cancels, Zares, off of ledge. You have down air off of ledge. Just very solid options that Lucas has, and Curb respecting it.
Yeah, honestly, it's, hey, I'll just go back and shoot lasers. I'll wait for you to make some sort of overextension and then punish you accordingly. And hey, the punish might just be a couple of side specials in a row, but it's working. Ooh, nice little drag down there. Also a really important tool in the matchup. Great timing around that down smash as well. This is a pretty back and forth game here. Ooh, nice route. Does still get punished. Able to land though, but not for long. Oh, the down tilt beat out the grab, it looked like.
Unfortunate situation for David. Had the punish, had the combo, but just did not angle his tilt up. And Dr. Curb going to punish that. And that down tilt sends very, very far. Falco's a light character, so you're going to be, that grab not going to connect just yet. Now 162. That side B is going to be taking it. And David feeling a little bit, getting a bit of a taunt in there. Come on.
That side B is so good right there too, because it covers basically everything. That fade away side B from the ledge is a huge tool for Lucas. And Falco doesn't really have a lot to do in that situation. Tried to go for a roll on, but still gets covered. See if we get an edge guard here. Lucas has so many different ways to get back to the
Oh my
stage though.
goodness.
It's really tough to go for anything.
One of the better recoveries, or one of the more mix-upable recoveries, I guess. Varied recoveries. I'll stop trying to make up words, but
Mix-upable is good. I like
it,
that.
it sounds fun.
Makes sense. Ooh.
But a landing back air, just barely not going to take it at 130. And now David has to go that low route. Down smash, not going to take it just yet. David trying to get these down tilt combos, just the execution a little bit off though.
Yeah.
A little bit of a percent.
That'll do it though. Yeah, even with that little percent or two knocked off from the down special, down air still will do it. Nice little lead here for Dr. Curb. We may just see that third game. It's looking like we will.
Dr. Curb, if he continues to play the way that he has been playing, we definitely will be seeing that game 3 as, up smash going over down tilt, but both players missing and going around. around that down smash, going around the other one. Great grab and a up throw back air. Going to put David in a bad spot once again. Air dodge is up. Great air dodge, up tilt, up air. David just cannot get out of this disadvantage. Finally swinging with forward air and making it out.
Ooh, all right. Falling forward air to up tilt, really good coverage right there. Not able to get anything huge, but finally mixes it up with the down air, which covers the spot dodge, which would have been a good option against what David was throwing out normally, but that will do it. We are going to the next game. CSU brings it all the way back with a very energetic last game from Dr.
Yeah,
Kerr.
look at him. He's leaping off the
Yeah.
stage. That is definitely against safety protocol.
Yes, I don't think that's allowed.
I
but
don't think,
you know
don't do that if you're on stage. But Dr. Kerr feeling himself, feeling great. Oh, look at him. Oh, they are
Yep.
dancing all the way back there. CSU.
They got
Great stuff.
They got another game, though, don't they?
They do. They have
They should-
another game, and it
maybe-
looks like they have another game in them.
Oh, definitely. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
We talked before about like that sort of momentum shift, you know, like, oh, bringing it
Yep.
close. That helps a lot when you go into the next game.
Yeah.
Winning,
That's-
way better than
That's
that.
a pretty good momentum shift.
Huge.
One of the better ones, I would say.
It's up there. So
You know,
you can already hear them. They're getting ready. They are hyping each other up and looking poised to take
Oh, yeah.
this third game, I would say. They looked comfortable. They looked excited. They
yeah,
looked
I know.
like they were jamming.
They were jovial. Jubilant.
Jovial, yes.
Yes, absolutely elated.
I would
Ecstatic.
say all of the above.
All of the above, you know. Thesaurus over here.
Mhm.
I'll keep telling you words. I ran out of words.
I was going to say,
I got no more.
give me one more. No.
Happy.
Oh, nailed it. Yup. Okay. They did look happy.
Good one, Zamo.
Yes. Another one for the books. That one's going in the reel.
That one's going to the reel. It's got it. Come on.
So now we finally got to see the full Purdue roster as well.
Did, yes.
And I'm wondering if we're going to stick with the tried and true method for
Mhm.
Purdue. At this point, it's not necessarily tried and true. It's half and half
Yeah.
of that, sort of Apple lead with the Snake. Wolfie coming in second, I think has pretty much been the case
Yeah.
so far. But now you have to think, well, it didn't work as well the second time. It was close, but maybe we could do something better.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it plays out. A lot to
I
think
don't. I
about.
just, I recently in the past couple of years I've been doing a lot more crew battles because I play for Michigan State and just the strategy that goes into these crew battles is so interesting. I always love the in between games of this game 3.
Right.
Like
right.
that first game took it and you seemed confident. And then that game 2, you saw the cracks in the armor, you saw the chinks, but there was that. Now you have to think about just what do we have to change to cover that up, to seal that, to make it so that game 1 happens again.
Right. It's to say, it's to really simplify it, a game of rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Hey, game 1, I throw out rock, they throw out scissors. Rock's OP. Just run it again. They throw out paper, and you're like, well, hold on now. I might have to throw scissors or paper this time. Like rock's been working so wonderfully for us in the sample size of the one game.
Yeah.
And it looked like it was working in game 2, but then just kind of,
Yeah.
barely fell apart at the end. So, yeah, this is the first time that they even have to consider, which is a great spot to be in if you're CSU, because you're like, well, nice. That confidence that they had going into game 2 is missing. We actually found it, and that's going to change how this third game plays out drastically. And hopefully we find out how drastically very soon. But a lot to think about, a lot to plot. So I know the coaches aren't rushing to jump back into it quite
100%.
yet. I know the fans are.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to
I
watch
wanna watch it,
Smash.
yeah.
It is awesome. What I'm thinking about is I feel as if that game 1, how strong it was, might be more of a bane than a boon, because you're thinking, wow, we just lost game 2 after that game 1. Like you're not thinking, okay, let's play game 3.
Yeah.
We just lost game 2.
Like, oh, we almost had it. Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe we even have to play more.
Yes,
like,
exactly,
Oh, this
exactly.
is exhausting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
definitely one aspect of it, Shirley. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you Shirley.
It's okay, it happens all the time.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry, I didn't expect that. But definitely still very interested to see even the micro adjustments. Like,
Yep.
Apple's been great as a lead no matter what. Even if it technically didn't work out in the long term last game, still you signed
He
up.
wins his game.
Yeah, exactly. He wins his game. He gets a little extra credit on the second one.
Yeah, he
It's a
gets his
great
one.
spot.
Like
Exactly.
he gets his one. He does his job, clocks in, clocks
Yeah.
out.
Every crew battle I've been, if I get my 3, it's all your fault.
Exactly.
Like,
Everyone else it's on you. I got my. Come on, I beat my matchup. Come on. What are we doing, guys? Lock it. Never mind the fact. Oh, we're seeing Bray.
Okay.
We are seeing a Rob Ditto.
Oh my goodness.
I believe 2 Roberts coming in. Some deliberation among the players, but looks like 2 Rob players are going to be coming in. Yeah, I was right.
All right.
But Bray was the other player on the side of Purdue that
There
I
we
couldn't think of. I forgot. I remember there was a Rob player. I just forgot his tag.
Ah, okay.
So
How big is the roster exactly? Do you know, or how big the
I
pool of?
believe 7
Okay.
for Purdue.
Gotcha.
Purdue has a very wide roster, very solid group of individuals.
Yeah, I'd say
Oh
they
yeah.
all seem very proficient to say the least, and there it is, the Rob Ditto. As I was gonna say requested, I don't know if anyone requested it, but as
know.
you described.
Yeah. As presented.
Yes.
Yeah. And back to PS2. Immediately, 2 projectiles coming out. We see from the first interaction what type of player each of them are. One of them's a gyro man. One of them's a laser man.
Yeah.
And the laser man's going ham with the gyro. I immediately lose
Oh my
sight of it. And Sploosh with a very, very solid start to game 1.
Yeah, it's so tough. I mean, there's already when you are playing as Rob, you want the gyro. When you're playing against Rob, you want the gyro. In this situation, the gyro gets out of hand.
Do you want both gyro?
Yeah.
Like, is this a juggle situation, or is it? Do you want one gyro?
It's so interesting, and there's also a lot of funny dynamics around this Ditto in particular. Rob, pretty good character at doing combos.
Yeah.
Also phenomenal at getting comboed.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, I actually didn't think about that. Rob is big with big combos.
Yeah,
He'd be doing damage and taking it.
It's like a 60-40 matchup, and I can't explain why. All right, so this should be it here. Yep, catches that. Up smash out of the berry, and we might just see the same damn thing. Okay, up, yep, up till up air. Not gonna do it though. Good DI on that. I guess if anyone would know how, it'd be the Rob player.
Yeah, are Rob players more prone to guessing correctly on the mini game, on the Mario Party mini game, or is it still just random?
I think it's still random.
Okay.
Yeah. I think what they're thinking while that happens is like, this is what I'm doing to them? That's messed up.
It's like that one Family Guy.
Yeah.
Ow, this
Oh,
hurts.
yeah.
Wow. But Nairs are flying left and right. They're coming out in spades as the damage keeps racking up, and only one situation is needed from both to take these stocks. Rob, obviously known for the 0 to death, almost saw the start of one there from Bray, but Sploosh finds a way out of it. This is just even game, back and forth, swinging to the fences and swinging big.
I love that shield pressure. Kind of lowers the shield a little bit with those down tilts, so you know that neutral layer is almost definitely going to hit. Doesn't get the lock though. Rob decided to stand up.
Felt like it.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, okay." Whoa, off the backboard.
Wow.
Wow, this is tense.
We're hearing some chants from the crowd, so we might something.
Should be dead here. Oh, barely gonna make it back. No,
Oh, but doesn't have any fuel left.
I thought with the air dodge maybe you could make it back, but just very slightly too far off. Dead, even though as we get into it now, 10 stocks apiece. All right,
Back from Bray. Now Sploosh in the corner against a Rob with gyro in hand. Finds a way out with the Nair, tries to get a gyro of his own, and is now the one in control in the corner with gyro in hand, as we're just seeing neutral back and forth. Gyro, laser, and then extremely fast, strong combo tool coming out, but the gyro decided to get off the ledge right then and there. Unfortunate situation from Sploosh. Bray counting his lucky stars.
wow, fighting back with that forward air 2 to clear the path. Normally that short hop gyro has been so good for Bray, but that time I got scouted out by Sploosh. Was able to shoot the robot down. Big opportunity here. Ooh, I love that idea. It didn't actually work out, but very smart stuff.
Great shield from Sploosh. Now Bray at 130 Sploosh maybe has struggled in the past in this set to take these later stocks maybe, and Bray now seeing a little bit of momentum here in control, but Sploosh finds a way back into center. Can he make it here? But the gyro, no tech from Bray. That fuel is looking real low. We are on that last meter, and now you're off stage once again. Bray has to find a way back, has to go through Sploosh's wall. Good air dodge and the forward air, and Sploosh takes game one. Finally taking a game for, for CSU.
That was so lovely. Every single piece of that fit together like a lovely puzzle for the team over at CSU.
Yep.
The extended edge guard, all of the different options cut off by not even the projectile hitting, but the mere threat of the projectile. And then finally, after forcing a high recovery, just, fighting back, keeping Rob off the ledge. That is one thing, like, as good as his recovery it is, eventually it is limited. So able
really
to
is.
finally take it after what felt like 30 edge guards, but great stuff.
And if anyone is going to be taking that, taking advantage of that limited recovery, it is going to be, Sploosh, who died in that game to losing his fuel. So is definitely on the mind.
All right. CSU definitely thinking about some strategy back over in the huddle as we get into the next game.
Looking like Apple. Apple's on.
Yeah,
Apple's
ready.
on. Apple's ready.
Yeah.
He's ready to get into this. This is, he's locked in as well. Oh my goodness.
True, yeah.
Looking ready. But
okay. Sploosh almost came back. He's now walking further away from the stage.
we're seeing is this not a repeat of game one or game two? Excuse me, the leads.
Yes.
I do believe Sploosh. Yes, Sploosh came in first, game two, and Apple continued to come in game two.
We're back.
And we are back. So maybe Sploosh can change something about this matchup, or we'll see if Apple can continue his strength, his solid performances from his first two games.
I don't know. I think Apple has kind of been, I don't know if I'm kind of maybe exaggerating or rounding here, but Apple, to me, feels like the Rock over on Purdue. We've had definitely more explosive stocks or games from other characters, like Wolfie's run in game one. But I feel like if you needed someone to be dependable, if you needed someone to be consistent, that's been Apple so far in the set. So we'll see how it works out. If we can keep that dependability, one quick one here brings us right back to an even game, and then Apple probably feels pretty comfortable with whoever they send in.
Oh yeah,
after that.
I agree. Took the entire game against Sploosh, took the entire game against Curb, and both the times that Yashi has been sent in against Apple has taken that first stock. So Apple is definitely feeling confident about the entire roster, except maybe, except maybe Dreamless on the side of CSU, but Sploosh showing some fire.
Yeah,
My goodness.
I feel foolish. I'll say it. I had such a nice picture that I painted for Apple, and Sploosh just broke it over the knee. Like, really threw all of that hard work out. Quick stock with the side special, too, fairly early, which Apple has been getting so much mileage off of holding onto these stocks for 170, 180. It's a bit of a heartbreaker for Purdue to see one fly away so early. Jumping over that C4, Sploosh keeping this pressure up, looking great.
Yeah, we are seeing the momentum from game two being carried into this game three, as Sploosh is feeling incredible right now. It's looking incredible as this neutral has been avoiding these bombs, avoiding these Nikitas and C4s to a degree that we didn't see in those first two games.
Now Gyro's still stuck in the middle of the stage. It's going to be the up air, not taking it quite yet, but Apple certainly on the back foot. One more stock here would be huge for CSU. Got to watch out for that grenade. Goes to pick up the gyro, but misses. Apple picks it up instead. Nice little throwback right there.
And we're getting an exchange of projectiles here and there, but a great parry into C4. Apple continuing to hold on to his stocks, as putting us to a 9-8 game with CSU in the lead.
I love that confidence that we saw right there, too. Put the C4 down right under the left platform, which is just such a good spot. generally. But then we saw how effortlessly it all came together. That back air getting parried gave you just enough time to punish that landing with the C4, take that stock, and kind of put us back closer to an even game here. But we'll see how it all plays out. In this next one, we're going to go to small battlefield for a very slight switch up. As we get Apple locking back in on the Snake, only down one stock. As we see a very familiar face from CSU, and Yashi, who's kind of just been the go-to, go-get-em champ.
Yeah,
Like, what?
Send them in.
Yeah,
This has been their two-man.
Yes.
I think all 3 games, Yashi has come in second.
Yeah, just no matter what, rain or shine, Yashi's there to go in against whatever they put up against CSU. Whether it's a Sonic, a Snake, yeah, any me brawler, I don't know, whatever
in
you can think
sickness
of.
or in health,
yeah.
Yashi will come in second and take a couple stocks, and does so very well. We saw some interesting gameplay. We saw some just solid adaptation from Yashi. Just knows how to play multiple different game plans. Has that aggressive nature that a lot of Yoshis do, but can play very, very patient, as we saw with that side B against Wolfie. And we'll see what mode we're going to be seeing from Yashi.
Right now, it's a nice little mid-range here. We've seen some pretty good punishes here with the egg lay, egg toss, and this should be a nice little chase with the up air, but good stuff from Apple. Does find a way down. Ooh, gets the spot dodge with the grab and barely missed that C4 throw follow-up as well. Okay, Apple looking for something big right now.
Needs something big right now to put Purdue back in the lead, back in just an even game right here. And Apple loves Nikita more than most Snakes, I would say. Just his use of Nikita in neutral is definitely more prevalent than the Snakes that I have played against and seen.
Yeah, perhaps a bit of an outlier those last
Yes.
15 seconds or so. But nice, a little up air to even up the stocks. 85%, not ideal, but not the worst case scenario. If you're Snake, if you can hold on to this, Yoshi is a character who definitely will run into a few more grenades than the average fighter here. So as we see right now, and look at that reversal. That covers the fade back and then get covered with the roll in or the dodge in as well with some more forward tilts. All that action out of shield is so good for Apple here as Yashi tries to push any advantage you can find, really. Oh, great timing.
I feel like, as you were saying, Apple being the rock that is of Purdue is so solid at playing from behind, playing at a deficit. We saw it in game 1. We saw Apple come back against excuse me, Scoop. Excuse me, Sploosh.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm mixing up my players, but we're seeing his solid game plan.
The Dinosaur has never seen such technology before. Okay, it's actually back. Well, it transferred so many times in that one little moment there. It was almost certainly on Apple, and then right before the detonation switched back over to Yashi. Okay, very tense situation here despite about 50% difference. It feels so even right now. Yashi on the back foot. As we see all of the Nikitas come out. Yeah, I guess you could say Apple's a fan.
Apple is, for sure, definitely one of the more prevalent Nikita users. And we're seeing here, it works out, and it's working well, even with his grenade usage as well. 106% on the side of Yashi.
Not again.
And Apple is looking solid in that setup, but an up tilt up air looking great, and the egg is going to take it. Yashi keeping the lead for Cleveland State University.
Unbelievable chase right there. I was so worried the moment we saw that misstep on the platform and then the start of a vertical Yoshi combo. I said, that's no good for Purdue.
This is bad.
And I didn't know how it ended, but I knew how it would end, if you catch my drift. Whether it was going to be an up air or an egg toss or neutral air, forward air, whatever it was, I knew Yoshi would find the way. Snake doesn't have the air mobility to get out of that spot. The best you could hope for is to pull a grenade, and that's not good when you're that close to the blast zone either. So great stuff to just really keep up that pressure and now continue this slight but stellar lead that CSU has.
This is going to be tough to commentate.
Yeah.
This is going to be Yashi versus Yash.
Okay.
Yashi on Yoshi
Yep.
and Yash on Pokemon Train.
Great.
My tongue already hurts.
Right.
My cheeks hurt.
That's because I'm smiling so much from all the fun I'm
Exactly.
having.
I know.
Yes.
I'm having a blast up here. No sarcasm. Actually, am having a blast.
Yes.
Great event. Great venue. As you can see in the background, look at this venue. It looks awesome. You have planes
Yeah, what the heck?
hanging from the ceiling.
There's
like
a car?
There's a car on stage. Like, this is awesome. This is a sick venue, and you have Smash on the screen. What more could you ask? And
2 cars. But
Two.
hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
whoa.
No, this is great. I was so thrilled to have made it. I'm already having a great time, and they're telling me that there's 2 more days of this. Is that right?
No way. There can't be.
Well,
You're lying to me.
that's what I'm hearing.
2
That's what
more
I'm hearing.
days of this?
Well, not exactly. It's actually, it's kind of like this, but it's also different. Yeah, we'll get into it later. Yeah,
We'll get into
I'll
it.
explain
Yeah.
All right, we have one little stock here. The little stock that could for CSU. All of the difference though, 7-6. As Yash locks in the Pokemon trainer here, I would have to imagine we're going to try and get this stock off of Yashi ASAP. And frankly, to your earlier point of how hard this would be to commentate, I hope that's the case. So we can get another
You know
player
what?
in for CSU.
Yes, yeah. Hopefully this is as quick as possible for our sake. But for Cleveland State, you want Yashi to take a few stocks.
Oh, yeah.
Purdue is definitely leaning on Yash right here. And now to put them back in an even state, as we are going to be seeing that Purdue's, I'd say, most explosive player is going to be their anchor in Wolfie. So Yash holding it down until Wolfie can get in. And that's not to say that Yash is not going to be doing some work with this Pokemon trainer, as we're seeing it already, 64% from the Squirtle.
All right, yep, firing back. It was kind of Yashi's show to begin with, but Yash did find a way in to get that combo started and really ran away with it with that little opportunity. Nice patience in the shield. Gonna try and take the stock soon, but not quite yet. I don't think Squirtle is really poised to do it, so that's why we see the Ivysaur come out. It's kind of a tough spot, though. Yoshi does have, like, the one mid-range option and happens to... Okay, well, that'll do it.
I didn't beat
Quick
it out
one.
then.
No, that's
That mid-range option is one of, Razor Leaf isn't really a great projectile.
It hasn't
but,
aged
like,
well. That's
It
what I would
really
say.
hasn't, but like, it's all Pokemon trainers got.
Yeah. She's doing her best.
She's doing her best, and her best she did as Yash taking it out right there. And we're seeing Dr. Curb come out here as CSU is definitely saving Dreamless
Yes.
for Wolfie, as Dreamless did incredibly well against the Sonic, and hoping to have a repeat of that. And Dr. Curb hoping to have a repeat of that Yash, a little bit of Yash practice that he got.
Yeah.
And maybe take a stock, or maybe take these 3, take a stock against Wolfie, and then CSU is golden. But Yash is the bastion for Purdue, right before the beast that is Wolfie.
Yeah, it's perfectly cromulent way to describe Wolfie and kind of the experience that Wolfie has given CSU in this match, and I'm sure many other matches previously and to come. But it's not to discredit Yash at all. I think CSU is also still thinking, like, all right, we have to get past Yash to even worry about Wolfie. So Dr. Curb definitely poised to do that, though.
Oh,
Great little.
Hey, Dr.
how's it
Curb.
going, Dr.
Hey.
Curb?
Saying hi to us. Saying hi to the people.
Yeah.
That's a people's man right there.
I wouldn't argue. I wouldn't argue with it.
Yeah.
Yash also 2 different headphones. Love that. AirPods are in and the over ears.
Come on. It's locked in.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
Yeah,
got your
like-
own music. You got the game audio.
Auditory overload.
You don't have to
maybe?
hear anyone else.
True. That's low key the reason I bring my headphones.
Yeah.
It's just block out.
It's
people.
like it's like the opposite of a sensory deprivation. thing.
Exactly.
It's like
Yeah.
I need all of the sensory.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like-
No, he has. I don't know what the opposite of deprivation.
Abundance, perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Providence? I don't know.
Yeah,
Providence?
Ooh, hold on. We'll get into it later because they're getting into it right now. The lasers are coming out. We got a big charge on the Squirtle neutral B, which may come into play later if we happen to see Falco get knocked off stage. Which I said later, but it's happening right now. Beautiful. Nice side special early, though.
Scary situation. Pokemon Trainer at the ledge. However, Dr. Curb with a roll into that ledge going to allow Yash to get back. And Yash seems to be in control of this game right now. But one up tilt from Falco is all you need if you are Dr. Curb. Following the side B and the down tilt's clanking as we go back to neutral.
I love the agreement they had. They're like, all right, you know what?
Clank, run away.
Yeah. You make a good point. Let's go back to neutral as we see the lasers come out. The spot dodges are huge. Both players have been going for, like, I would say, relatively ambitious mid-range grabs, but it seems like the opponent just has all of the knowledge, had it all scouted out. Get some nice spot dodges, and oh my goodness, just barely shy of the ledge, and Dr. Curb happy to capitalize.
Finds that stock at 70%, and if you're Yash, you're reeling after that. That is not the stock you want to see. You want to be living to those stocks that your teammates like Wolfie and Apple are living to, but losing it at 70 is definitely got to hurt, and Dr. Curb, definitely fine with this situation, is going to take that stock and run with it. A great grab, up throw into neutral air, 57% on Yash, but a great footstool is going to put him back in center stage.
Ooh, I think we saw a little bit of a run-up smash, but it got caught out by yet another beautiful grab. No big follow-up right there. Not going to be able to punish that out of shield effectively. Very hard, and another big swing. I mean, like I said, Zard isn't good for a lot, but he is good for taking those stocks. Just have to land the moves.
Yeah, those moves. Having the second or third fastest up smash in the game is definitely a solid option for taking those stocks, and finds it there. However, I know not a lot of people like mentioning extra credit, but 113 is a good bit. That's a lot of extra credit. And this is a very scary situation, especially if you're Squirtle at the ledge and Dr. Curb is throwing out kill moves as Yash finds a way around, gets a little bit of percent in, but Curb just continues to press this advantage.
Yeah, also all off of what was a little hurt box shift from the neutral air from Falco. Really a big opportunity there, but speaking of big opportunities, you gotta try and make something happen here, Yash. Almost takes the stock with that back air from what felt like center stage. Very tense situation. Gets the roll in though. And wow, waits out every single hit of the forward air. Doesn't get the up special. Stock on what the parry. Oh my goodness.
It didn't matter. Yash with an incredible second stock, holding onto it, making up for that first stock, losing it quite early. And now on the Charizard, you are the 5th heaviest character in the game.
Okay.
178 finally falls to that down tilt, and we are at an even game. 1 stock apiece, 4-4 Purdue versus Cleveland State.
It all comes down to this, a huge shift in the momentum for this last game. Whoever can bring that 1 extra stock makes all the difference. You can see they're both really wanting to make it happen. Big swings already coming in. Gonna be a little Falco combo from Dr. Curb. A big miss from Yash is gonna be even more percent, but fighting out. Switch to Ivysaur and into the mid-range.
Good landing forward air into the up B. The Vine Whip might be doing some good work, and that up air is super scary. Do not want to be on that ledge. Back air, up B, not going to connect just yet. These Ivysaur kill moves are coming out, but now you're off stage against Falco. Puts himself off stage as Dr. Curb down tilt finds a way, and now you have to land an aggressive switch though. Back air just barely, not going to connect from Dr. Curb in the corner. Yash is playing so scary right now, but the charged F smash and the up B takes it, and Yash puts Purdue in the lead once again.
What an option. I cannot believe we saw so many spot dodges, which is why that forward smash from Dr. Curb made so much sense. But it was maybe just a little too much, a little too buttery.
He was going for a bit too much sauce. That was the hardest of reads, and that's the thing about hard reads. They're hard losses if they don't work out, they don't pan out. But you live and you learn, you know?
Yes, that's how the song goes. Yash going off to consider what we need to do here with this 1 stock as we see Dreamless pacing on the stage. All of a sudden, you're sitting in the crowd. Next moment, there's a lot on your plate.
Yeah, this is a situation and a half. Dreamless has the entirety of Cleveland State on his shoulders right now. Has to take it has to calm himself, has to feel the nerves, has to have a repeat of game 2, taking down a player like Wolfie after taking a stock off of a player like Yash.
It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough, but if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be Dreamless.
In fact, like we saw this exact dynamic previously in the set, and Squirtle just absolutely exploded in what felt like 5 seconds. So if we can get an early stock like that, it's like this match didn't even happen. But if you can slow it down, if you're on Purdue's side, right? If you can slow it down, you can chip away at that momentum, at the excitement of CSU, and then they also have to play one more player after you.
Yep.
It is a tall order, to say the least, but we're going to get into it and find out just how it all unfolds. I believe we have Hatsune Miku locking in one more time.
Oh, that's got to be the main character of the Vikings here.
Certainly.
Is Hatsune Miku a Viking?
No.
Oh, okay. So, but the Vikings are playing Hatsune
Yes,
Miku.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think she's
Perfect.
lacking very specific things that would.
She's got the, those
She has the-
pigtails
yeah.
can be raised.
We'll look into it later.
We'll
but
go look into it later, but this is a tense set. Don't want to be waffling about here.
And we're going to do it on Battlefield too, which is very interesting. I think the first time we've seen a third platform
Yes.
basically all
Yeah.
set. All right, they're getting into it. And this platform could definitely help, of course, with any vertical combo Dreamless is trying to put together. The same could be said for Squirtle as well, but it's obviously less prevalent and definitely less threatening from the side of Squirtle compared to Brawler. Oh my goodness, watch out. The switch.
Oh,
Yep.
and that
Should be
is
it.
going to be it, and that's why you don't want to go to Battlefield against me, Brawler. You just need your top platform, and Dreamless showing the one. All you need is one opening, and that's all you're going to get.
All you need is 1 minute.
All you need is 1 minute, literally.
They didn't have the timer on. I think I said 5 seconds jokingly. That was maybe a little shy of being accurate.
Yeah, no, maybe upward or lowards of 15.
34?
34
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah.
for
We'll
one
round up to
stop.
the 1 minute. Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's perfect.
What
Look at
a
Dr.
showing.
Curve in the back.
Yeah.
He's feeling it. He's having a good time. Look at him. Look at him. And it all comes down to this. The Boilers versus the Vikings. Purdue versus Cleveland State. Dreamless versus Wolfie. Me Brawler versus Sonic. All of the matchups combining right here, right now in one 3-stock, 10-minute game.
I love the idea that somewhere at CSU, someone is like, I need Hatsune Miku to win this bad. I can only hope that that's the case.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
okay.
getting another fight. In the background, that is a hard swing.
That was
if,
actually,
if
yeah.
that connected, that's a knockout
Keep your
right
hands
then
up,
and there.
keep your hands up.
Come on. Oh, there's no guard from.
Oh, no,
we're
okay,
seeing
yeah.
kicks.
That's crazy. I didn't know they moved
The
like
hip
that.
movement.
Yeah.
And we're getting neutral. We're getting neutral. Getting in it, and they're going back
All
to
right.
it. CSU.
They have a lot of energy over
They
there.
really do. They're very, very jumpy.
If you're watching on your phone, the pixels that are moving the most, that's CSU. Yeah, that little blur in the middle there, that's CSU.
3, maybe 4 pixels are up
Yes.
there. You know, they're feeling great.
That's great. I mean, hey, yo,
Yeah.
you're
What?
kind of hitting that.
Oh,
But like, if you look at where we started this block, where we started this set, and what, frankly, the morale looked like from
it
both
is a
teams,
complete
drastic
180.
drastic change. And it's a drastic change, but it's been a gradual one.
Yes.
It's been one that's hard fought, to say the least.
Mhm.
You know, it's been CSU like crawling out
Yes.
and trying to take whatever they can from Purdue, any small advantage, any lead, and it all came down to a dead even game. And I gotta give it up because I thought it was gonna be the fastest block of my career. I thought, oh, okay, wow, Purdue's gonna just do it again.
Yep.
We can all go home, maybe get some dinner. Now, I mean, it's maybe a little late dinner, but
Yeah.
I'm more than happy
I
to
am
take some
so
time off.
fine with this situation because I'm watching and talking about some great Smash Bros.
Exactly.
And to end it off, this has to be the matchup. Like
Certainly,
this,
it couldn't have been anyone else.
It
Yeah.
really couldn't have. It has to be Wolfie versus Dreamless. This was the two players that were going at it the most in the first 2 games. So we just need something. We don't need. We are going to get something
I was going to say,
incredible.
yeah, if we need something, don't worry. We're getting something.
We are
for
getting
sure.
something, exactly. And that something is coming up right now on Small Battlefield. Interesting.
Yeah, it's been like that time we saw Battlefield for that 34 seconds was the only time it's been anything but like a sort of bi-platform setup, whether it's a million PS2 games or this one on Small Battlefield. But these are some very lovely platform heights for Brawler, but it's also still a fine stage for Sonic just in terms of the width and a lot of the routes that he has with a little assistance in the platform. Nice.
One thing I will say, this is very, maybe Me Brawler's best stage because this Small Battlefield does have the
that's it.
smallest ceilings in the game, and those platforms definitely assist with it.
It should have been it. This one,
Yeah.
though. Certain. Okay, no, actually missed that little chase with the up air. Not
Almost.
guaranteed, of course. I'm just very confident any of these hits could be the one that does it.
Especially with a character like Me Brawler, it's so scary getting hit a single time. Getting grabbed, even worse.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
heart goes to your throat.
Oh, all right. Big swing to try and get some room down on the platform. The landing nair is so good for Me Brawler. That move is like one of the better neutral airs. It just has so low cooldown. Really hard to work around if you don't have like a phenomenal out of shield option. Good route too to get back. Oh my goodness. Big swing. I love that side special.
So good.
It's-
Oh my goodness. It is catching.
Wha-
He has an, I swear he has an 85% hit rate on these side Bs. They are, he finds the right moment to press that button, and it is always the correct option.
The only time they've missed, I feel like, is when you kind of do them the other way,
Yeah.
just to get out of the situation or as a misinput. But, whoa, up special out of shield on that late spin dash. Dreamless looking good, moving around those platforms. Wolfie now at a deficit, which changes how both of these players are going to move pretty drastically. But as I say that, we are dead even here, 2 stocks apiece.
And Dreamless is getting aggressive, running straight off of that Angel platform. Wants to get in, wants to get a lead, wants to get a hit in, and those up tilts could have been a scary situation. But 42%, 58 is all you're going to take, and all you will be finding. But 81 is nothing to snuff at all.
Definitely not. A crazy trade right there with the up tilt too. I love what we're seeing from Dreamless here. Really aggressive on these chases, following even the smallest hits. A lot of neutral airs that usually are safe, and I was going to say that until I saw a big swing with the side special, but still looking pretty comfortable. Another phenomenal response to that spin charge at the side of the stage.
Looking for this landing up air is Dreamless. He knows his combo starters, knows how to get in, knows how to get these things going, but Wolfie knows his game plan, knows his neutral, and knows the situations that he needs to be looking for, and that may be not the situation you're looking for. These dashback F smash, Wolfie, when he's looking for a stock, they are going to be swinging.
Yeah, they definitely come out a little more often than you'd expect, but I think that's exactly why it works. The 5th one is the one that really tricks you, you know?
Exactly.
Shot put, getting eaten by the spin out of the corner. Does make it back to the ledge. Get up attack. Ambitious. But Wolfie not ready to punish. Huge Nair. I love that follow-up, too. Nair covers so many different options right there. Unfortunately, too big of a swing right there. Back throw shouldn't kill, but a really rough spot to say the least. Yeah, that'll do it.
That's another thing about that Me Brawler side B that is so solid. It just gives an extra depth to the recovery that makes it so hard for even a character with such great edge guarding as Sonic. It gives them a pause before getting off stage and going for that option.
44 off of those up airs. And now Dreamless trying to make something happen. Another big swing. The move does a lot of damage. Doesn't really have that much knockback. There's not much as you would think or expect. Big back air to back air, and I think Wolfie was holding right to try and get out of that situation, and that led to a surprising stock right there. And this throw is huge. Just goes for the neutral air. Guaranteed damage. Nice little dash tag to keep up the pressure. What is the punish here? Dreamless trying to find that nair, but no, Wolfie finds a great response. Forward air out of shield, keeping the pressure up. Good. Down special to get out of there, but Wolfie's still looking for more. The air dodge.
Doesn't get the IDJ, tries for an up air uppy, doesn't connect, and another up F smash coming out from Wolfie, and now we're in the corner against Sonic. Good, another feint jump to get out of that dangerous situation, and finally avoiding the side B is Wolfie jumping over it, but the second time's the charm. Dreamless going to find it, where there's a will, there's a way, and the back air though coming up from Wolfie, and that is going to be it. And after a hard fought set, that is going to be Purdue in a Game 3 last stock, last hit situation going forward.
Amazing stuff.